Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I will be showing you a typical day in the life of being a corporate Han, specifically as a PN office manager. So please like, subscribe, and share. So this is my channel. This is everybody. It's been a minute. So I haven't posted in a while. So yeah, this is another episode of a day in the life of being a PN office manager. So we are traveling for work. So here I was on my way to the airport. My friend Tanwa was taking me to the airport. So we are doing Terminal A because it's an international travel for work. Here we're getting inside. We hadn't even gotten inside, so we were visiting. I can't even say. We were just traveling for work, okay? So this was when we arrived. We got inside, we took our bags, my bag, sorry. And then Standa was the one who was taking me a video while we were walking inside the airport for me to check in. So this was us trying to find our way into the Terminal A checking site because the elevators were not working. We had to use our escalators. We were still trying to figure out, and then here I am. She took me pictures before I was checking in, and this was me checking in my luggage. So it was two big luggages, and then I was then going through immigration. It didn't take time because the queues were not too long. And this was me walking inside, going to the lounge. And this was me heading towards the lounge to just take some time before traveling because I arrived too early so that I can enjoy some food and drinks by the lounge. And this was me just getting my stuff. And I was waiting for my boss and a few of our colleagues, I had some few things to eat, but I fortunately didn't even take content of that because I was not sitting alone. And this was us boarding our flights. It was around 8 p.m. I think, I don't remember, but I know our flight was 20:40. And this was us in the plane. I was trying to figure out what to eat. I did eat a few stuff, and here they were explaining the rules and safety comes first. And this was us about to leave. It was 11-hour flight, and this is us departing. It was a very long flight, but I think I did manage to sleep a bit. The view is really beautiful. This was us leaving OR Tambo. The view was nice from the window. I watched this movie, and honestly speaking, I skipped some parts. I would say it was a 3 out of 10. And then, this was me. Had changed into my pajamas. I was watching Bad Boys, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the food that I had for dinner, and this is the dessert. And yes, I was watching Bad Boys, the latest one. I was rewatching it because there was nothing to watch. And then I slept. And in the morning, this is what I saw through my seat window, and it was really such an amazing view. And this was when we were about to land. This is me just trying to look pretty before, And this was us arriving at Heathrow. It was, I think, what time was it? I think it was already 6 a.m. London time, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's summer, it was already, the sun was out. Not out because it was still a bit chilly. And this was us in the immigration line when we arrived. And this was us after getting our bags. And this was us going to get a cab to take us to the hotel. The most expensive cab, if I must say. And this was us inside the cab going to the hotel. And this is us having arrived at the hotel. We're going into our rooms. And lucky enough, my friend was staying next to me. My colleague was also a friend. And this was us at breakfast. And this is me after being dolled up and having slept. And this is my friend, also a colleague from one of our offices. And this was me having breakfast and talking to my friend. I don't remember what we were talking about. Whatever the conversation was, it was juicy. And I looked really nice. I looked really, really pretty. I vibed, okay? Because we're in a new country, international vibes. I really needed to look pretty, okay? So this was us just outside the elevator trying to take pictures. And this was us when we were about to head out and explore. So we took like a few pictures. And we were there now with our other colleague from one of the other offices. And we were now starting to explore London. And this was where we had our lunch. It was really nice. And then we were about to head back. We started taking pictures because we found this beautiful place. We were taking a video of me working content creation. One of the ladies I was with said we can take a video like that. I was like, I'm missing on it, okay? I'm missing on that, right? So he was waiting for cars to pass that I can pass. And trust me, my South African me came out in most of the parts when passing the roads because you have to wait and stuff. And if there are no cars, we're passing, okay? Right, and then this was when we hopped into the bus, going to the next location, and this was just us exploring London through the bus, the cheaper bus, not the tourist bus, but the cheaper bus, okay? And we did get a few great views of a few places. I don't even know what that is, but that looked beautiful. And we got off, and then we started taking pictures, and I looked like a model, okay? I look like a model. I ate 10 out of 10, right? And my photographer was good, okay? I give her credit for that, right? And then, we hopped on another bus. I just remember Five Guys, right? The one that is the best. They sell the best burgers ever. Hamburgers, as they call them. Super nice. It was super delicious. London food is not too good for me, but I ate Five Guys and I wanted to go back. It was super nice. So I ate it in one of the days that when we were in the office, and it was lunchtime, and that's where we went. And I was like, this is my type of food, okay? Like compared to what we were eating. That was like proper. So so we're still exploring, going around in the bars. I think we're heading back to the hotel here. I'm not even sure where we are right now, but we were just enjoying. We were just enjoying being on the bus, okay? And the buildings are so amazing. Like the architecture of most buildings, they are so beautiful. And here we had gotten off and we went past some market, and they were literally playing music. And I was imitating another girl who was dancing in a weird way, so I decided to do it. And I was like, this is how she was dancing. Okay, but I did it. Anyway, so this was the band that was playing. I can't do their music, but they were really good. And this was us when we were walking back. Okay, the girls were tired, but we had fun. And that's the big band. So we were now going back to the hotel. So we hopped on another bus. That's the big band. The other side, I think there's the London Eye. And then, yeah, because we don't stay far from here. It's like a 10 minutes walk from the hotel to the big band. And this architect, right? This architect here, to die for. Like, I feel like what I'm taking on the video did not do it justice. But this was amazing. Like, amazing. So, like, guys, you see from the big band to that structure, whatever the structure is, it's amazing. And then we got off and then we just decided to go have dinner at this, I think it's a Thai restaurant if I'm not mistaken. The things we went through at this restaurant, the food was a 3 out of 10 compared to the last time we went there and we ate, because the first time it was super amazing. Now when we went again, it was like a 3 out of 10. And the ladies were laughing at me for being a picky eater, but yeah, it is what it is. And then we're done, we're walking back to the hotel, and it was already like 9 p.m. or so, but it was still bright because it's summertime in Europe, okay? Yes, so this was us walking back to the hotel, and we'd arrived, so we're just going in, and everyone then went to their separate rooms, to their respective rooms. Sorry, English depleted, okay? And then this was me, literally when I got into the bathroom, because I looked pretty, I decided to take a few pictures. And I was trying to take content when I got into the bathroom. Yeah, so this is me trying to take some content, which I can't even share, because I mentioned some stuff that might get me into trouble because at work. So anyway, yeah, because we can't share a lot, like I did mention. And then I slept, good night. And then this was me in the morning going to the office, and then went downstairs to have breakfast before going to the office. I'm a picky eater, so I think almost every day I was eating fruit salad with like some yogurt, and then I would have some croissants and muffins. I would not have tea because they don't have my favorite rooibos tea. Okay, and then now walking to the office. Yeah, I'm not gonna show much when it comes to my work or where I work and my office and stuff and what we do and all of that. So yeah, and this was just me sitting at the desk trying to get some work done before the sessions that we were doing started. So yeah, this was just me trying to go through my emails, and girl, it was a lot. I think I struggled. Still haven't recovered, but yeah. And this was us. I went home. This was us in the evening trying to have dinner. We don't go anywhere. We had dinner at the hotel. We were super tired. We got home refreshed and then dressed a bit warmer to go have dinner. And this was me with my colleague talking. And then after dinner, I went back to the hotel room. And this was me the following day. And then we took a walk as the team to this place by the museum and whatever. And this was me when I got back in the evening trying to like listen to like some gospel songs just to try and make my mind go back to being normal. And then this was me the following day. I went to the office, and then after later they took us for some high tea. Yeah, it was really nice. Did I not eat the seeds? Did I not eat the seeds, guys? You were supposed to eat them, but for me I was like, I don't eat this, right? But I ate them. I tried. I tried, okay? I tried, but it wasn't giving. So like I only ate the cupcake, which was delish. It was amazing, right? The food that we ate there, like from the cupcakes to everything that they made for us, was super 10 out of 10. Like even the tea, there was even this thing that they call the love potion drink. So there's an alcoholic one and then an non-alcoholic one. And must I tell you, those portions are amazing. Like, yeah, that small thing that looked like a bedazzled whatever. Yeah, no, it's proper. So for me, because I don't eat salmon, they had dished up for me separately, so I don't have anything that has to do with salmon. And the food that I had was super amazing. So they did, I think, that smoked bread with avocados without the salmon for me, because I don't eat like salmon. Yeah, but the cakes were super amazing. Look, guys, yo, like proper. And then there was this one that I ate here. You see this one? I don't know what it is. It is raspberries and a eatable foil. And I think I got excited eating this because it was delish, right? You can see even by my facial expression to say this was this one I enjoyed. Okay, I had 10 out of 10, right? 10 out of the high tea idea was the best possible idea the team could have done for us. They did good on this one. They did good. Like, I wouldn't mind going back and doing this again, because this was one of the things that I enjoyed doing. And then in the evening, we went to a comedy evening in a boat. Nohan Mugel is afraid of water and heights. Was I not panicking throughout the night? And the jokes, the comedians, were really nice. They were really good. Like, I enjoyed myself. I proper enjoyed myself. And this was the MC in a way. Yeah, and he had jokes of his own, right? I couldn't take the other comedians, right? And for me to even take this video, I had to do it like sideways, because they told us that, oh no, put your phones away so you can enjoy the moment. So like I literally had to put it on an angle so that I can take a video of it. And yeah, it was super fun. We had fun, and we went home and then slept. And then this was us. We were celebrating Africa Week. So they told us to come wearing an African attire. So I didn't want to wear my mwenda because regardless of it being summer, it's cold in London. And this was us doing the Jollof Challenge. And this was us in the evening. After the team meet up for drinks, we were driving back to the hotel. We were in an Uber. I said, I must tell you, the Ubers in London are superb. And this is me the following day. And then now we were having lunch. I didn't take too much content, but this lunch that we had here, it was super amazing. And then we went back to the office. I was working, so me and my friend told each other, we're not going to talk to each other. We are going to work. We're going to work because there's so much to do. And I think our social batteries had already depleted by Thursday. We were out. We were super out and tired. We just said, let's work. And yeah, this was Friday, right? And this is the view from where I was sitting outside the office. And yeah, in the evening we decided to to go to Westfield, the biggest mall in London, and here with Sephora. Yeah, no, this store will confuse the hell out of you. And we decided to go to Primark. We bought a few things. Oh, and I saw the famous ENL London. And then after, we went to this Thai restaurant for dinner. We had fun. We enjoyed it. I think we were the last ones to leave, and we only left because they told us that they're closing. So it was only the three of us left, okay? And then yeah, this was us on Saturday when we decided to let's just explore before leaving. We literally it was myself and one of my colleagues. This is the Big Ben again. So we were going to the Borough Market here. So we had an early morning, we had a late morning because we decided to sleep in and then wake up, just have brunch and then start doing. I think it was around 12 p.m. Yeah, so that's the London Eye. So we paused it, so we didn't explore this side this time when we went, because we did the last time and we're no, we're not doing it again. So yeah, we're in a bus, we were passing, and this is something that you can see with the cheapest bus instead of the touristy bus, okay? But we had fun. And then this was when we got off. Decided to take a few pictures, and this was when we got to the Borough Market, looking for the famous strawberries and melted chocolate, and the queue was super long, but it was worth it. We're not gonna go and not go back without eating them, okay? And must I tell you, they were amazing, delicious. Now I understand why they're called the viral strawberries with melted chocolate. And this was us. We didn't have makeup on, but our skin was still glowing, okay? We still made it. Our skin still was saying okay, all right? And then this was when we went to the second location. We went to the garden. Was it Garden at 12 or something rooftop to see the view of London from here, because the other one, the pyramid one that we wanted to go to, was fully booked for the day. So we had to settle for this one, which is not too bad, because you still see a bit of London from the rooftop, and we took few pictures. The weather was a bit changing now. I think it then started raining, and then we went to the restaurant 14th Hill. The food here, guys, super delish, I must give it. And the scenery and the view from the restaurant is amazing, but super expensive, okay? super expensive, because when we got the bill, we were super shocked. That this is the amount that we paid. I think we spent 100 and something pounds. It was a lot, okay? And when you convert it into rent, you get high, and so you'd freeze. So this was after we were done eating, and then we left. We were walking to the bus stop, and it was raining. And this was us when we had gotten off, and then we went past Big Ben by mistake. We got off at the wrong station, and luckily it was through the Big Ben, and we started taking pictures. Beautiful pictures, okay? Beautiful. I had to take off my beanie hat because I was like, this one still deserves me. It was just my wig without the beanie hat, okay? And then we then started walking back to the hotel. And then this, I think, is the Guard Palace, right? Because we're not far from the Buckingham Palace, and this is the Buckingham Palace on the other side. And my friend was even laughing when I told her that that's pure gold. That's pure gold. So yeah, and this, we went and slept, and then this was me on Sunday morning. I decided to go back to the Buckingham Palace, and I missed the Guard shift change parade because I was like, I'm not waking up early to see that again. And this was me just walking around. I think I went and sat on one of the stools for some time just to take in everything. And they have architecture did good. They're really good at what they do. And this was me sitting. I had to ask literally someone to come take me a picture, and it was super hard because some people are you'd ask someone and then they'll critique you. But anyway, I ended up taking a picture. This was me walking back to the hotel, and then this was me heading to the airport. It has been nice. I got into the taxi, this cab, it stresses me out. And this was when I arrived at the airport. I was walking to the app inside so that I can be able to check in, and me being me, seeing things and still thinking you'll get lost, I had to ask this nice gentleman where is my check-in point, and then he was directing me where to go. Literally I went in, I checked in, flawless, easy, simple. And then this was me literally heading to the lounge. I arrived super early this time compared to when I was in Joburg. So we got there, and this was me walking up the stairs to literally just, I have to take my Nissan bag everywhere because my luggage was it was a lot, and people asked me to bring stuff for them. And this was me at the lounge. They do welcome champagnes, right? Okay. And this was me sitting, and outside was what we were seeing. And then this was my lunch, my first food, right? My second, I don't even remember, but I ate a lot and drank a lot of stuff. And this was me just sitting. I tried to work a bit because it's just me. And then I had some hot chocolate because I was starting to feel cold. The aircon was now on peak, okay? And that's the sad part about the places that they don't even accommodate us. Anyway, I was now boarding because it was time to leave. And then this was me. I didn't really sleep and stuff, but yeah. And we had arrived, and that is it for me. We had fun. We enjoyed. We played. We worked. And it was nice catching up with the other team members. So yeah, that's it from me. Till next time. Bye.